You can't fix a broken criminal justice system until you address the bail system. Sandra Bland was arrested in Waller County, Texas in 2015. She needed $500 to get out of jail, and the system failed her. 3 days later, they found her dead in her jail cell. And this happens every day in this country. There's 12 million people that enter a county jail every year. 2/3 of them have difficulty raising bail, and at least 1,000 of them die trying. My name is Ben McFarland. I'm the founder and chief executive officer at HelpBondMe Incorporated. We are a justice technology company hyper-focused on criminal justice reform and pretrial efficiency. You see, Sandra Bland had thousands of friends and family on social media, but when she entered that jail, she had limited access to a device that gave her limited reach. It's the payphone. The same payphone that was invented in the late 1800s. It's the payphone. The same payphone that is no good to you if you carry a smartphone that has been taken away from you and you can't remember any 10-digit phone numbers. It's the payphone. Somebody look to your neighbor and say, it's the payphone. All right, let's go to work. So immediately I worked on a prototype. The first was the MVP right after the Sandra Bland case. That allowed people to crowdfund bail for somebody that was already in the jail. But I realized that I needed a device on the inside of the jail to create a better funnel. So I started out with a 7-inch Android tablet, took it to the jail, they laughed at me. I came back with an iPad, they laughed at me again. I realized I was going to need some real hardware to be taken seriously. So in December, I started working on the detention center kiosk. And what we have now, it's been launched in January 2017, is the HelpBondMe Detention Center kiosk. And in August, we announced the HelpBondMe Rugged tablet. The HelpBondMe system allows a pretrial detainee to retrieve their contacts from the cloud, whether it be from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or from their mobile phone. If you have an iPhone, you simply log into iCloud, we retrieve all of your contacts, and you can send them a canned message to say, hey, I'm in Fulton County Jail. Click this link to help me make bail. So this campaign allows them to send hundreds of notifications in about the same time it takes to make one collect phone call. On the outside of the jail, we couple that with a private fundraising campaign. This makes HelpBondMe the most powerful bail application on the market today. And we're not just talking about it. We marketed this to every jail in Georgia. We went to the Georgia Jail Conference, and also in Cook County, we're well on our way to saving them $9.9 million in reduced operating costs. So what's our revenue model? We actually have a two-sided revenue model where we charge 6% for the consumer and 3% to the bail bonds. If a person is arrested, they'll pay $11.63 on our platform and we will clear $115. Now, because the United States is number one in arrest nationwide, assuming a 16% adoption rate for early adopters, we would see a $240 million margin. When we started this journey, there was no competitors in the space. Nobody was using crowdfunding. Nobody was using social media to raise money for bail. It sounds insane. But lately, there's been a few companies that have popped up. InCash Bail is one of them. And I'll tell you this, hashtag InCash Bail means hashtag begin house arrest. Google it. There's another one out there called BailBlock, Appalachian. All of these ride on what we call community bail funds. And community bail funds have to choose who benefits from their services. That's like waiting on a bail lottery. It won't help you if you get arrested today. HelpBondMe is the only solution that gets to the core of the problem and can disrupt the jail to prison pipeline. And we're taking it a step further with blockchain bail reform. Why blockchain? Because it's cool? No, I don't think so. We actually need a way to be able to move money quicker and faster. And if people use tokens instead of fiat, we're able to do that. And we're also able to guarantee the delivery of that money without any chargebacks to the bail bond agencies. In addition, we want to start storing all of the bond information on the blockchain so we can have analytics that hold people accountable for their actions. So what are we doing next? Raising the money. We need working capital. The average bail in California is $50,000. So when a person raises money on the platform, we may not see that in our account until the next day, but we'll have to pay that out to the county that same day. So we need to be able to run money in circles during the month, about 10 times each month. We've got a strong team around this concept. Angela Benton, you may know her from Newbie Accelerator in Miami. Linda Noah is a bail bond agent out of Texas. Joe Klemko is our startup attorney. He's also an advisor to the company. He has a long history. His family's in law enforcement. And my new Rail PhD sets us up for explosive growth. So my name is Ben McFarland, and remember this: if a friend is in jail, you must crowdfund that bail.